Hi!
Hi! Thanks for checking our video out. I'm Steven.
I'm Laurie.
And we're real excited to share with you some images of our life and tell you a little bit about ourselves.
Thanks for taking the time to watch.
So our story begins in New York in 2000. Laurie was a Florida girl and I was a New Yorker, and she came up to visit her sister. We ended up crossing paths, and the minute I saw Laurie, I knew that she was going to be my wife. We had one big problem though, and that was geography. Laurie lived in Florida and I lived in New York, so we had to have a long distance relationship for about a year. And finally I just said, we have to be together, so I moved down to Florida. A few years later, in 2005, we were married. We were actually married in New York. We had a beautiful wedding. All our friends were there and our family, and it was just a wonderful, wonderful day.
Hi there. So I want to tell you a little bit about Steven. As a husband, he is so good to me, so kind. Just the other day, he surprised me with a heart-shaped pancake for breakfast. And he's so helpful. I'd never have to ask him to fix things if something needs repairs. He just does it. He just knows how to, he's so handy. He knows how to fix anything. Solving problems is just natural for him. As a son, he is so good to his mother. He's so above and beyond when it comes to her. She's 87 and lives out of state, and every other weekend he drives down to see her and care for her.
So when I think of Laurie, I think of how lucky I am to be her husband. She is so warm and caring and honest. You can just take one look at her smile and you can see that she is just an amazing, special person. Laurie is a first grade teacher, and as a matter of fact, she won Teacher of the Year at her school a few years ago. Watching Laurie with her children in school is really a pleasure. She cares so much about them, and she dedicates herself to not only their education but also to their lives and making them feel loved and making them feel included. And I think that's really important for a teacher, and also for a mom. Laurie is so much fun too. She enjoys cooking, she makes great enchiladas, and she makes great brownies, and I have to watch out that I don't get too fat when I'm around her because she's always making something delicious.
So family is huge for us, and holidays are very important to us as well. Every Thanksgiving, now that all of my siblings live in the Northeast, I'm the youngest of 3, we make sure that we get together for Thanksgiving, whether it's our house or my sister's house, wherever it is, it's always a good time. When it's at our house, there's usually a basketball game going on in the front yard, while the turkey's cooking, and after dessert, we usually have charades. My family's notorious for playing charades. So it's always a lot of fun. This year though, we all still got together, all the 3 siblings and our families, but we tried something different. We all traveled into New York City to check out the New York City Macy's Thanksgiving Day Parade, which was awesome for the kids and for the adults.
My family has a tradition, an annual tradition. It's a wood splitting competition. And it's been going on for 17 years, and every year we go to a different location and we have this wood splitting competition. It's called the Chop Off. We have a trophy. It's a very coveted trophy by my family. It's called the Golden Wedge. Laurie and I had a child. Her name was Abigail, but unfortunately Abby was born with a terminal disease, and she passed away in 2010. during that time, it was very, very difficult for us, but at the same time, we got to experience the joy of being parents. And I got to see Laurie in a light that was just really beautiful to see her as a mom. And we really, really want to find that love again. We really, really want to find that family again and bring a child into our lives. So that's why we're on the road to adoption.
Thank you so much for letting us share a little of our life with you. And thank you for considering us as adoptive parents.
We're so excited and we're so dedicated to bringing a child into our home and providing just a loving and secure and warm environment for the child to grow in.
We promise you will always be remembered. We will always remember to honor you throughout your child's life and share your inspiring story of courage and your dedication to giving your child the best life possible.
So we're sending lots of love, respect, and strength to you. Thanks so much for watching.